to Orlando, Florida, the vacation capital of the world, but no time to take a vacation today. The stadium is rocking, the bounce house, as the UCF Knights are ready to open another season. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the American, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Panthers, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UCF Knights offense will have the football first. And here, for the first time as a starter, this talented... And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played. And
breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. The give out of the gun. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of... best linebackers in the entire country.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. This time they'll go to the running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, let's talk a little UCF. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? it goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Pitt Panthers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system. Your scheme, he knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought,
here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this offense comes up first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4. Hunt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. It'll be a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The ball pops out on the return. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Off the play fake. Makes the catch. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. The Panthers in the hurry up. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's fired. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The run to the left. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, they blocked the extra point. I I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside there. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right.
He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. Big play screen.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Give! To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Jefferson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff to the single running back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple after the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quick completion on the out. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Knights are on the move. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set for 1st down. Snapped it in the shotgun. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And he'll be brought down. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Houston! Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He fires to the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out on the field, because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive, and he does a nice job blitzing, and he can play the run. They can spy the quarterback. There's a lot of different tools this guy's got.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Motion from the wideout. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's back. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On third down, he drops the throw. He'll try to do it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again on second and 10. Turns it on in midfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, that one will be... When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jefferson. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well,
we've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 40. They get him stopped and out. At the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Sets up the screen, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll move the wide receiver. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, they'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Clock is still running and they have to get everybody lined up. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF!
And that drive right there is exactly.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze. Where do I need to get a little bit better? But plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.